there, I'm Cindy from DIY Beautify. Welcome to my Christmas kitchen. Today I want to show you how easy it is to make one of our family's absolute favorite holiday treats. It's marbled chocolate almond bark, and it is a cinch to make, and it's like Mr. DIY will request this repeatedly and it's gone in days. So it's definitely a family favorite treat that I've been making for about 28 years. So let me show you how to do it, or the ingredients that you're going to need. Oh, and before I go any further, I blog at DIYBeautify.com. Most of my posts are tutorials for your home, whether it's a craft or a home decor, but I do also include our family's absolute favorite no-fail recipes that have just been proven to be winners. So this recipe is on there, and I will include a link in the description below, and you can go over there and find out exactly the measurements that you need and more details like that. But today I just want to show you how to make it. So you're going to need toasted whole almonds. I went ahead and threw these on a cookie sheet in my oven at 375 until they were toasty. It takes about 10 to 15 minutes. You're also going to need bittersweet chocolate. I like using this brand from Ghirardelli. It's a really good chocolate, and the bittersweet chocolate helps to offset the sweetness of the white chocolate we're going to also use. Now, white chocolate chips can be a pain to try to melt evenly, so I like to use this Candy Quick. I have taken the chocolate out of the little tray that normally you microwave it in, and I've put it into a bowl, and it's in my microwave right now. I also have a little DIY double boiler set up on my stovetop. It's just a bowl with the bittersweet chocolate chips and a small pot of water that is boiling underneath. Hold on, I just need to turn that down. Now, the one thing you do want to be really careful while you're melting your chocolate, especially that one that's on the stove, don't get any water in it, because the water will cause the chocolate to separate and it'll be just a chunky mess that you will have to throw out. So I also have 2 baking sheets with parchment paper on them, ready to go, just a butter knife and a couple of spatulas. So I'm going to finish melting my chocolate, and I'm going to show you how quickly it is to throw this almond bark together. Okay, so my chocolate is all melted. I've got my bittersweet chocolate in this bowl. Remember, I melted that over the stove top over a pot of water that was simmering, and then my white Candy Quick melting chocolate was done in the microwave. So now the next step is to take these almonds that I already toasted, and I'm going to put half of the almonds into each bowl. I'm just going to eyeball it. All right. And now I'm going to mix the almonds into the chocolate just so that they're all nice and coated. Smells really good in here right now. There's nothing like melted chocolate and nuts to make you feel like it's the holidays. All right. Now, you could use other nuts if for some reason you are allergic to almonds or you just don't care for the taste of them. You could certainly use another nut that you prefer. All right, so they are fully incorporated. Let me grab my cookie sheet, and this is kind of the fun part. This is how we make it marbled. I'm just gonna adjust my camera so you can see what I'm doing a little bit better. Sorry if my head's cut off, but this will make it easier to see. So now what we want to do is we're going to drop mounds of chocolate onto the cookie sheet, but we're going to alternate the type of chocolate. So we're going to do some white, leave a space, do some more white. You can't really mess this up. I mean, it's just chocolate, right? It's going to taste the same no matter what it looks like. But this is a fun way of making it look extra special. All right, so I'm going to take my dark and I'm going to put it in those spaces on either side of the white chocolate. Okay, now to make the marbled effect, you just take your knife and you're gonna spread the chocolate out. And as you do that, you're running the colors together and it just creates this really pretty marbled look. You can go as thin as you want. We tend to like ours a little bit chunkier. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and do the other cookie sheet, but at this point, what you wanna do, oops, I don't wanna slide it off. Look at how pretty that is. I'm gonna just pop it into the freezer for about 10 minutes. Get down here and I'm gonna just pop it in the freezer until it's solid, and then I'll break it into pieces. And so keep watching and I'll meet you back here and show you how I like to present it as gifts. Okay, so my chocolate has finished setting up in the freezer. You can see that it's just one big hard solid mass. So now what I do is I just break it up into little pieces. We like to break them up into bite-sized pieces like that. And then once they're all broken up, I will store them in a Tupperware container for, I mean, they never last more than a week at my house, but I also like to package them up into little clear cellophane bags for gifting. And I love using just tulle ribbon that you can buy at the craft store because it's really inexpensive and easy to work with. So here's just a bag that I packaged up with a little, I've made some of these clay gift tags this year, and let me get a little closer. I don't know if you can tell, but it says, I stamped the word joy on it, and there's a little stem of a berry, and it is just perfect for giving someone for the holidays. So I hope you've enjoyed this almond bark tutorial. It's so easy to make this recipe, and trust me, the bittersweet chocolate with the combination of the white is so good. And don't forget to toast your almonds because toasting the nuts brings out all the flavor. Let me know if you make it, and I'll include links to the products that I used in the description. Have a great day.